GAMBIT versus Alliance. These two teams have showed a lot at this tournament so far, a lot of promise.
Vampire's made his rotation down, which is what we expected. And this is where GAMBIT should just straight up win the tri lane. Like, you can just spin on top of this Wyvern right here, get first blood, no problem.
Oh, they don't even need the spin. They're just going to be able to kill Hanskin without it. First blood there, and Dream still holds on to all of his mana. Well, here comes the Razor, and they do have the Chronosphere if they want to be able to throw it out. Limp tries to slow him down with the Plasma Field, and they do manage to get a mid-skewer with the Chronosphere, but immediately protected by the Frost Shield. Great positioning from FNG. Now the turnaround with the RP as well as the Omni-Slash, but there in turn, Hanskin saves him with the Cold Embrace, and Nico Baby has a time walk up. He's still going to be slowed down though, and Dream is still going to try and chase him with the Blade Fury and the burst damage to GPK. He is dead. Alliance failed to be able to save their carry and might just be shoved out of this top lane now with the rotation of the Queen of Pain. They gotta get out of here. Look at that. Vampire actually laying down a tree for him to be able to cross over to the other side of the lane to keep that tree walking from nature's guys.
Without any vision setup, without a lot of heroes, they'd have to bring like all 5 for you to feel comfortable about. And even then, you know you're at a vision disadvantage as Limp. Gonna get RP'd here, skewered back into his tower, into the tree.
Beautiful kill for GAMBIT. Should be able to lock him down with a Train Protector. Follow up the Scepter, self-usage there from Limp, but that just sets up a Sonic Wave, and the Chronosphere comes a bit too late to stop that damage, and now the Train Protector with just a great overgrowth to be able to stop Nico Baby in his tracks. A Winter's Curse to follow that up. GPK will be low, and he does have Shadow Poison stacks as well as a Purge on him, but the Living Armor, that'll help him live through everything. Now the turnaround as Dream pushes forward.
We see, which is like the Mjolnir and the BKB or something like that, as Dream gonna get aggressive on mid. Wants to be careful about using his spin.
Hanskin does have the Cold Embrace. He wants to be able to get a Splinter Blast off here as he knows Dream is going to be slowed down by the Purge. GPK, though, quickly going to the back line. Has already taken out Hanskin. A nice skewer into the RP. That's going to be able to create some distance for Dream to be able to work around, but Shotslow is probably going to be sacrificed here. He gave up his life to save his one position. Nico Baby, though, may still be able to catch him with this Chronosphere. Locking down to 2. Dream, he's going to fall, and FNG still stuck inside the Chronosphere is going to die as well. A monster win for Alliance. They needed to be able to take a convincing team fight to finish off this mid tower, and they should be able to do so now.
BSJ.
Yeah.
He's just a better
carry player.
Yeah, exactly. He thought it out.
Gonna bonk Nico Baby. Dream, he's gonna come in, but they don't have the immediate turn. Oh boy, Chronosphere on it too, but there is mass TPs coming in from Alliance. The damage just isn't there yet. They are gonna be able to skewer away. RP being threatened. Shotslow doesn't actually complete it though. Now this is looking like a fight that maybe GAMBIT is just gonna leave, sacrificing 2.
But FNG probably gonna go down 2. These heroes are very fast, and they are going to abandon him. It's a 3-on-5. Nico Baby easily going to catch up here.
FNG going to take him the opposite direction of where Dream is headed.
Help out in pretty much any situation, I feel like.
Winter's Curse, mid-spin onto Dream. Now he's going to be disrupted up, so his own illusions is going to be a battle he has to fight through. He does have the Living Armor to be able to protect him a bit, and he's not quite slowed down by 33. Will be able to get the 4 silence stack as he pops to borrow time. Now the silence is on him. Nico Baby's gonna go for the kill. Does manage to get him blinking forward. Does manage to get the Train Protector as well on the right-hand side. Saved by the Cold Embrace. Very clean fight. Getting kills and no deaths as FNG slowing down Nico Baby, pretty much praying he's not going to be bashed, but of course it's going to come eventually from Nico Baby. Cleans him up while Shotslow gets run down by Limp as well. 4 dead.
Everyone is so farmed on their team, and you can see Nico Baby on the hunt. He should actually time walk to the left here, and he might get GPK, and he does indeed.
Oh, perfect positioning. Chronosphere right on top of him. Nico Baby, man. He is just reading everybody in this tournament like a book.
And he's still able to read that move. Completely knows what GPK is about to do. I mean, he made that play quite a while back.
And he's stolen a lot of damage here, but he is kind of alone. A lot of heroes showing up. 2 supports are not going to go into the high ground, but Dream thought about going for the Omni-Slash, but again, because of Hanskin's Winter Wyvern, the Cold Embrace is going to be able to dodge all that damage, and that's exactly what happens. The Omni-Slash completely negated. Dream just threw it out just because, and as the spin goes down, so does the Winter's Curse. Once again, countering Dream's every single move. He's going to pop the Manta, trying to get away, but the Disruption's going to be able to catch him, and eventually 33 will get the 4 stacks, allowing them to be able to slow down this Juggernaut to a crawl, especially with the Splinter Blast raining in. Now Shotslow's going to be caught inside of the trees, and he actually skewers the Razor with him, so that means Limp should be able to catch this kill with the Plasma Field. Living Armor, given a little bit of time.
Nico Baby right now, he's just hitting Roche while his team is doing all of this.
Yep.
He's so confident that his team is going to win this fight anyways, that he doesn't even bother moving over, and he had plenty of time to do so. They now have no way to fight. Shotshell is just so far behind. And this is now the 4th time we've seen the Magnus offlane fail. I think in this main stage alone, teams keep going back for it. Alliance made Justin of making it Hanskin's hero.
Nice 2-man Chronosphere. They're going to lead off on Dream and then go for the back line of Shotshell. And the Winter's Curse to be able to stop Vampire right as he was going for the Overgrowth too. He might not be able to get that off as the Orchid, as well as the Bash is going to rain on in. Superior control from Alliance. And indeed, they are dead, all dead, and GAMBIT struggling to be able to defend their base. The problem is, even if you do get that 5-man RP, at least one of the members in 33 is going to be able to pop our time. He can then in turn wake up Hanskin with the Aphotic Shield, who can then in turn cold embrace somebody to be able to save a lot of damage there, or disruption from Fada or what have you. Purged up. Dream has to start slowly making his way backwards. They need to be able to poke at Nico Baby and just force away this Aegis without losing anybody to skewer in. The RP out onto 3. The borrow time used too early there, but the Winter's Curse counter is going to be able to kill Vampire and stop any inflood of damage to GPK. Oh, he just gets locked down immediately by Nico Baby with that first hit bash. Now looking for another one onto FNG, whose Frost Shield is really annoying Nico Baby right now, but it's just swing down the inevitable.
They're gonna call it
they are just going to run GAMBIT entirely out of this game. A second Chronosphere going down, and that's it. GAMBIT. They have been thoroughly trounced in 30 minutes, 8-28. Remember, it was 8-8.
It was 8-8.
They got 21 kills in a row. The beauty of Dota lies in best of 3s and double elimination. It offers you a second chance.
Maybe Roar is like okay because Beastmaster doesn't have like...
Hanskin gonna go for the skewer play to be able to pick and steal away the bounty rune away from GAMBIT. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they're gonna try and go for the kill onto FNG. Wins on both sides here for Alliance potentially, as FNG just cannot get away from that damn boar. Concerning thing is that the Alchemist is gone from that lane. Bottom, they're gonna try and go for 33 here. The Inkswell explosion does a good amount of work here, but just no stuns for Dream again. And now FNG being slowed down by both the Frost Shield as well as the boar. 33 may end up dying. Faceless Void has to catch up to him, and finally the bash comes in.
They need a little bit more out of him before he gets to that point. And it's not even like Nico Baby really wants to fight in this position.
Mass rotations. They're going to lead off with the LSA from Vampire. They will be able to get that kill. Meanwhile, the Primal Roar doesn't do a damn thing to GPK.
Yeah, Nico Baby's just out.
Hanskin. Nico Baby says, my time is better spent farming while my supports are chased around and eventually killed by GPK. I've been seeing this from 33. He really likes the early Vlads a lot.
That's such a good item for his Alk in this game.
Yeah.
It's not even like he needs... I don't even think the pipe is that
the RP on GPK. Activates the shrine immediately. The Primal Roar stormed by Vampire, but there is going to be that Frost Shield now. The Primal Roar turned around on GPK. And the RP not quite being laid out until the Sleight of Fist is gone. He does have the Chronosphere though, and they just don't have the damage anymore. They're going to be able to lock down the 2 in the back line. GPK out of mana, has another Sleight of Fist, trying to dodge some damage. Purification comes out. He's going to be saved. Inkswell stun, actually stopping the skewer at the same time that GPK's run down. Now the Laguna Blade onto FNG as well. They turn around. The double Laguna Blade out from Vampire. Looks sick with a Fate Bolt, but it just wasn't enough damage to get either kill.
And they need to take some fights like right now if they're gonna get anything done.
Becoming a little bit too long of a stalemate. GPK is gonna pull the trigger with the Inkswell, gets the stun onto 33. 1 pick off. Now Dream thinking about going for more. He's getting the Chronosphere on Nico Baby, thanks to the ward that they had laid out into the triangle, just as you were talking about. They're trying to threaten Nico Baby here with the Omni Knight, giving them extra bit of save, but they're running out of damage. Now the double Fate Bolt though comes in. Vampire gets the kill on Nico Baby, and GAMBIT can pursue the tier 2 tower push.
You've got this Frost armor for him too, so he doesn't really need that armor item. And suddenly he's real strong. But as a result of him getting forced back into his own jungle, he might even just go down.
They should be able to. Nico Baby, the RP coming out. No, he doesn't actually use it there because Nico Baby was already dead. Now they're going to be able to get the Chronosphere on the right-hand side. Limp is in trouble. GPK is going to jump in to make sure that mid laner of Alliance is dead. And with the 2 cores dead and a support down as well, they can immediately go high ground.
It's not just the play, it's Dream gets that Chronosphere off because he sees vision on the map.
Unstable concoction already used. It may not be up in time. 5 seconds before Roshan falls. He does have the Blink Dagger. He can make a big splash here with one initiation. They do manage to find Limp. The silence laid out onto him. Now the Chronosphere with Nico Baby having the unstable concoction already popped. He's going to stun himself. The Ink Swallow followed up. It is just chain stun Nico Baby's Sinister Gaze. Buying him a little bit more time with God of War, but it's not enough. The damage comes in. Now the Purification out onto Dream to keep him healthy as they just pick off Alliance one after another. 33 is going to be the third kill. Looks like Hanskin, they know where he's at.
And the Roshan.
He's going to try and chase him down with the Arcane Room.
He's just going to fall. He's like, I'm dead.
Yep,
I know you guys are catching up to me.
He's going to try and push out the lanes as best he can, but an ultra kill for GPK. This is looking like Alliance is going to have one last shot.
Like, look how far down the next Alliance hero is. It's Limp. Barely has anything. It's like,
they walk into two-man Chronosphere. That's going to be 33 almost dead immediately. And now Nico Baby in trouble. He does have the Frost Shield. That'll slow down some of the damage, but it's just not looking like it. They have so much magic damage on top of that.
Vampire stole the Chain Frost.
Bounces around a little bit, but they actually see Hanskin from the cliff area that they were at. He throws out the stolen Chain Frost from Excess Vampire to
stun into that. Limp is going to pop the Yules.
Let's just make it a full team-wide Piers. GPK shows up to collect Limp's life. Another sleight of fist. Wicked sick for him.
11, 2, and 10. This guy, they're going to call it.
That's it for Alliance. An even series now. Game 3, elimination on the line or grand finals on the line.
What's interesting
Nico Baby, is... oh geez, look at that top lane. He almost dies, and Vampire is going to run into him in a second here, but Nico Baby's already healed up enough that right clicks aren't going to do it. He does have a Fate Bolt here in a second, and actually Nico Baby jukes back into him. Now the Fate Bolt is up. He just needs the vision. Somebody give it to him, and Shoshlo makes sure he runs over.
We saw this exact lane where Nico Baby got, 33 is having an okay time.
Vampire. This is going to feel real bad, because not only are you going to die, but very likely they know that you were doing some aggressive warding. Tries to go for the deny. Nicely played by 33. Still had the extra damage up from his Dark Ascension, but now it's back to daytime, and Dream hopes to catch him. No bash, though.
Knows he needs Fada if he wants this.
Fada. He doesn't even need to use his ultimate, and still able to hold on to it. Disarming the Void. And trying to slow down one of these heroes. They do manage to get the Chronosphere onto 2. This is so aggressive from Dream. It will result in a kill in the 5 position. But now Hanskin swinging a whisk, but does manage to hit the RP, locking down 3. Now the silence over the top. They're going to be able to try and slow down these heroes, but the Omni Knights making him also take the rotation in from Gravestroke. And GPK coming in to be able to finish off 1. The buyback coming out from Fada as he false promises himself, but they're not ready to fight with this Alchemist. And Limp doesn't have enough damage against this 5-man that's happening from Gambit. They're going to eventually finish off Fada. That's a dieback from him.
Play around your...
Oh, they're setting up for the Faceless Void. They want to catch out Dream before he gets his Mjolnir. Not able to get the silence in time, but the unstable concoction is there. But because they used the silence so early, Dream is going to be able to time walk almost immediately. He doesn't have the Chronosphere, though. The Courier coming in. It almost dies. It does manage to give its item away to the Night Stalker and juke it out. But the Gyrocopter trying to chase down FNG. Good Force Staff gets him away. Missile will bonk him. Nico Baby looks to be able to finish him off. Now a nice skewer into RP. 2 with the RP on top of him. Now 33 running through them with the silence. Doesn't actually go for shots, though. They're going to leave that to the Gyrocopter. And Nico Baby, he wants to be able to catch the Void here, but the daytime is going to slow him down significantly. They're going to try and TP to the other side of the map and run over Alliance during this timing like they did last game.
Ember's got BKB now.
Around the high ground. They are going to be popping the BKB on GPK. He locks down the 2 of them. This is a beautiful setup, but Nico Baby's still tough to be able to bring down with his BKB. That's why the Chronosphere goes onto the backline instead. Both the supports are already dead for Alliance, but so too the support's dead from Gambit. Immediately buyback coming out from Rubik. They do have the Guardian Angel being used.
They see the Alk on the high ground. This would be ideal. They can get at least 2 of the heroes.
Fada is. He wants to be able to get the Chronosphere on him and one other if possible. The unstable concoction stunning himself, and they have to know there's got to be vision here, right? And Fada will finally find it. Maybe it's not too late. The silence coming out. It's a little bit too late to catch Dream before the time walk went out. Dream, he's just going to turn and find 33. Fortunately, BKB might be able to buy him a little bit of space, threatening the Chronosphere instead. Going for Limp.
Really far out by himself.
His BKB as well. But now these BKBs are going to run their timer. Nico Baby goes for the back line, trying to get the Omni Knight. Dream, for a bash, not quite there. Guardian Angel out from Shoshlo, and another great Force Staff into the high ground. Great retreat from Gambit, but it's about to run its end. The Chronosphere, they're going to turn, catching the 2 cores with Inkswell on top of that. He's going to go for Limp. The Gyrocopter feeling he's got the more damage. False promise is there. That's why they turned to Nico Baby instead of the RP. That's going to be a beautiful one, but they can't quite finish finish off Dream because he's got the Aegis. They can't overcommit for this one. And the Gyrocopter still dies. He doesn't get enough heals. 33 is going to get caught. He was trying to go to the back line, but he dies as well. A 1-for-2 exchange.
Chains him up, and Dream 20 seconds until that chrono. That's why they're not immediately jumping on this fight.
GAMBIT, again, are just going to try and see if they can force out a BKB or something from Limp.
How long is Nico Babies now? Oh.
Controlled up. He's right next to the shrine. He's going to be forced to activate it here. Healed up by Fada as well. But there's no counterplay they can really make right now.
And now that the shrine's been used,
he's just going to continue to be kited around here, and he's so by himself. Hanskin tries to come in. They do manage to get the locking down Fada. Fada is going to die in this fight. He does have a buyback, though. The Guardian Angel thrown out. That's going to slow down the damage. Shotslow staying alive thanks to this purification.
He's got all 3 cores on him right now.
Trying to run him down still. The missile's going to come in. That stun isn't going to last for long, but it looks like it's just going to be long enough to be able to get the kill. High ground miss, but finally 33 is there to be able to collect it. He already got FNG. Now he's going to try and chase down Vampire or Dream. Dream, he doesn't have a BKB right now, and they have the unstable concoction. They're going to be able to get a chain stun. The Force Staff gets him away from the silence, and he's going to be able to time walk out now. Nico Baby instead going for the Rubik. The time dilation slowing him down. And Void, they do have another silence. They're going to be able to get the RP. Hanskin saying, finish off this carry. I brought him to you. The counter skewer doesn't save Vampire. GPK diving in deep. He does have the BKB. He's going to try and finish off some of these heroes.
Lions are taking a lot of damage here.
They bought back already. GPK, slide of fist after slide of fist. Now Vampire, telekinesis 1 second. The chain's able to stop the TP, but a Force Staff out from Vampire is able to get GPK back a little bit farther. They're going to be kited. Alliance are so low. Can they buy back on anybody else? Nobody else has it. But they're going to go back in, though. They really want to fight Dream, even if he doesn't have... if he does have that Aegis, they're going to be able to find Fada. Fada, just wrong positioning, has to use the false promise on himself, but they do manage to get the silence on Dream. That's going to be him down. That's going to be the Aegis gone, but when he comes back up, he'll have BKB, and Nico Baby's in trouble. He needs to be able to activate his BKB, but he's being chain stunned for so long. Hanskin gets his ulti off now. 2-man stun, but immediately Dream is going to be woken up thanks to the purification coming out from the Omni Knight. Limp's going to go down. Now Fada's going to be chased down by GPK as well. 33 coming in through the back line. They want to be able to catch Shotslow, but another great Force Staff up into the high ground. A slowdown from 33, but Nico Baby he's left alone without his BKB. No opportunity to be able to blink away. Now they manage to get the latch. FNG, he catches both 33 and Hanskin together. They're going to try and chase him down, but 33 slowed down by being attached to Hanskin's fate. It's a huge team fight advantage, but if they get overzealous and have the wrong positioning as a result, Alliance, though, playing on the low ground right now as the Bounding Rune's about to spawn. 33 has his smoke broke. Ember is going to jump in pretty wildly thanks to his Aghanim Scepter, just trying to get some vision of anybody, but Fada does manage to get the right positioning. 33, though, is a little bit isolated right now. The rest of the team needs to be able to group back up, but Fada is going to be trying to stay with this Night Stalker who's just running in. 33 silencing everybody, slowing him down with the Void as well. They get managed to the Shrine, but FNG's already dead. The Chronosphere is going to be able to lock him down. They're going to focus on the Night Stalker of all these heroes, but he's not dying that fast, and Fada is still ready to go with the false promise. There's the RP. A counter RP from Hanskin. Going to be able to lock down Dream. Dream's not going to get the time walk off in time. Alliance win the fight, and Alliance are going to be able to chase down more. Shotslow, he's going to be found by Nico Baby, and 33. He will be the 4th hero down unless a Force Staff.
GPK.
Level 25, GPK with Aghanim Scepter.
Dream's gonna walk up onto the high ground.
Nico Baby charging up the unstable concoction. Wants to be able to get that Omni Knight as always, but a beautiful soul bind immediately from FNG. Slowed down. 33 tries to get on top of him, but there is Dream able to lock him down with the Chronosphere. He's gonna focus on him while GPK distracts everybody else. He managed to force spot it to use false promise on himself. Oh, the skewer in. Dream, he time walks right into the skewer. Now he's gonna be RP'd up, but he does have the grace. Not good enough. The damage too much from Alliance. Now the counter RP from Vampire, only hitting Limp though. 33 gonna be able to chase down that Rubik, silencing him as well, and leaving the carries to be able to finish up the kill. Alliance, what a beautiful skewer. Just happened to be timed right as the time walk in.
And Dream also gave Hanskin that opportunity though. He very confidently time walked in.
Yeah.
He didn't really have anything left. They're gonna lose some more heroes here.
Gonna be Saints, have the Grace as well as Solar Crest, and now Nico Baby, he's overextended himself. He doesn't have the Chemical Rage. He's already dead, and GPK knows it too. He's moving on to the next target. That's gonna be the Night Stalker. 33 uses buyback chained. He forced out the BKB. He doesn't have a TP though.
It's about half HP. They're gonna smoke up right now. Limp is just gonna confidently walk in. If it breaks, he knows for a fact that somebody's in the pit.
They don't have the call down to get vision inside. 33 does want to pop the Dark Ascension right away.
They're gonna walk all the way around.
Wait,
This might be a mistake.
What's happening here?
Blitz is going all the way around thinking they can find GAMBIT in a weird position, but instead they're just going to give up the Aegis for free.
They're going to be able to jump onto the supports on the sideline, but is this going to be good enough? The unstable concoction landing onto FNG, but the Chronosphere locking the two down and letting FNG turn around and get the soulbind. GPK jumps onto the back line, hoping to be able to catch Fada, but Fada already got the false promise off to the Alchemist. The Alchemist beating down Drain. He's already taken away the Aegis. Now he looks to be able to catch shots, so no, he's going to turn back, maybe start retreating with that false promise a little bit, but Limp is still playing very far forward. Into Drain he goes. Nico Baby went to the back line trying to catch out FNG. A second Chronosphere comes out, and that's going to be the Gyrocopter. A buyback from him. 33 quite low, blinking forward, trying to stay on top of those supports with a void, but it's GPK who wants to be able to finish off Fada. Almost has him too. Commits heavily, but here comes Limp with a buyback. He's going to be able to chase away that Ember Spirit while Hanskin and 33 and alongside Nico Baby. Nice two-man stuff for the unstable concoction. We got to be able to get to the void. A beautiful RP. Lock another two. They can't activate the shrine. They're both dead. Shotslow, he activates the shrine for himself and Heaven the Grace away, but he goes away. GPK died while trying to chase away Fada, who he never even killed. A disastrous fight for GAMBIT. Now Shotslow is going to be chased to the infinite ends of the earth. He will get caught eventually here, surely, as Nico Baby may take the time to be able to clean up FNG instead. Homing missile after homing missile, looking to be able to run down that Omni Knight. He got back to the shrine. FNG survives. Oh, then now they've gone too far. 33 with a dive in of GPK. He'll be able to finish off the Night Stalker. Gem on the deck, but he wants to be able to catch Limp. Limp is healed up with a Satanic, but he doesn't have the BKB anymore. Limp fighting up against the Ember Spirit. He's not going to win this man fight. Hanskin needs to be able to save him somehow. A forced F1. A skewer to the side, but GPK definitely does that once again with his lighted fist. Now, unstable concoction. He does manage to get that stun onto GPK. Immediately taken away. They have in the grace, and Nico Baby just forced to stand and fight against 3, and now he's going to die. Alliance, they dove too deep. They went too far, and now they pay the ultimate price. Can you fight with the Gyrocopter still down for that small window, or GAMBIT just going to take
I think they should
just
take
the one,
set.
just the two?
I think you take another set here with the DD.
One more set. Double damage, still has plenty of time. But are they going to get caught, though? Maybe just a melee racks and back?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what Dream says. He's like, I'm getting the hell out of here.
And his positioning, dancing around them nonstop.
He's trying to poke at the Alchemist here. See if they can force out a BKB. And he's got to be careful, too, of the Chainsaw because of the Scythe device that was picked up by FNG. Will be able to get that Chains Disable into the Chronosphere of the False Promise already there. Fada in position, in time to be able to save this Alchemist. And he stood start regenerating up. Oh, what a skewer! They're going to be able to group all these heroes up. They don't even necessarily need a Chainsaw after that one. The Alchemist is able to cleave through almost all of them. GPK still going to be alive. FNG dead with no buyback. 33 trying to stay on top of these heroes while playing around the cliffs is looking to be able to slow them down with the voids. They're going to make sure that Shotslow has no chance of retreating, and now 33 chases for more. He's got another void to be able to slow them down. Vampire, he's looking like a juicy, easy target to be able to take down. It's the Rubik, but the GPK, if he's silent long enough, maybe they can actually kill him. They have the grace. Finally, the silence wears out. A sleight of fist, jump over to the left side. 33 hitting with the Ghost Scepter, but lightning procs are hitting him. He's sitting and hiding because they're focusing on Nico Baby right now. Sleight of fist, and finally he does go down. Nico Baby to fall as well. Gyrocopter not going to be bashed up just yet. Another false promise from Fada. That's going to be able to save Limp, who does not have buyback here. But Hanskin, he may not have buyback as well. He gets away with the Shadow Blade. They didn't see him.
If Dream was in position right now, this could be a kill. They're going to take the Shrine instead first. Limp's going to get poked out just a little bit. They've got to be careful about overextending.
That is going to be the Chronosphere. They don't have a save for him. He positioned himself forward because he does have a buyback.
Gonna go for the smoke.
Between the Lincolns, the Heaven, the Grace, it's so hard to lock down Dream.
And Fada, his position matters so much. He doesn't have buyout
position, but Fada, if he's already dead, and he gets executed just like that. He was trying to collect with his team, who's playing on the high ground. They saw double damage. They thought this is a great opportunity. Limp's gonna come in, and he is actually gonna complete that TP, which is by himself. He activates the BKB. He does get the Satanic off, so he's not gonna take any damage. What a beautiful bait from Limp with that TD. That allows the backline to be gone out with the RP on to 2. The double telekinesis, though, that's gonna help out.
Double hex.
The DD, though, the double side. Nico Baby, he's about to fall with 33. Now Limp gets blown up as well, and Alliance lose 4. No buybacks available. Hans gets left alone, and that's it. GAMBIT pushed it to an hour, but they finish off Alliance in style going into game 3.
How did GAMBIT win this game? I don't understand the dives from Alliance.